What's up, guys? Wesley Donehue from Push Digital here, trying something different with this audio because I recently gave a talk at a big human resources event in Charleston, South Carolina called Disrupt HR. I give a lot of talks, do a lot of speeches, but this one was super unique because it followed the Pecha Kucha style format. And if you don't know what that is, go check out Pecha Kucha on YouTube. You can find probably 1,000 different speeches on YouTube. But basically, I only had 5 minutes to speak, and I was required to have 20 slides, which progressed automatically every 15 seconds. That means I had to memorize 20 15-second snippets, and that was super stressful. Actually, the speech went pretty well, I think, and the video should be online soon, but I thought this content was something that you could find useful. So here's the content from my speech titled, What the Corporate World Can Learn from Political Campaigns. Think of your absolute worst HR nightmares. That pretty much sums up how a political campaign operates. The best two words to describe the campaign workplace is unprofessional and hostile. Most people wouldn't last 2 days on a political campaign. I've been in a fist fight in a campaign office. I've been passed out drunk in a campaign closet. I've walked in on people screwing twice. You're targeting a lot of specific demographics, so things are said that most would probably take as sexist, racist, or at a minimum stereotyping people. You're constantly being degraded, cursed at, and made to feel like a genuine piece of shit, like you can't do anything right. You cry, you yell, you curse a lot, you work every night, every weekend, and every holiday with very little pay and absolutely no benefits. But when it's over, you look back at those moments and you're grateful because you know that you can handle anything, any person, any crisis, any drama, any bullshit. You know how to get shit done. You know how to tackle any problem that comes your way. Moving from the campaign world into corporate marketing to work with small, medium, and even huge corporations was a complete shock to my system. I quickly learned that you can't just tell people to go fuck themselves, to stay at the office all night to get their shit done, or to come in on the weekend. More disturbing than any of those realizations was learning that you can't just push the ball forward because someone might get their feelings hurt. There's always someone pushing back. You may step on someone's sensitive little toes. The chain of command is way too long. Decisions can take weeks instead of immediately like I was used to. Every day you have to jump through 100 hoops just to post something to Twitter. Leaders are afraid of innovation because they have a cozy position, good pay, maybe some stock options. Change could actually hurt them personally. Oh, and lawyers. So many damn lawyers. So SeaWorld was under attack by PETA, and their attendance and their stock price was plummeting. We were brought in to help stop the bleeding. Day one on the job, I stepped in and asked how long it would take to send out an email to their customers. 45 days is what they told me. It took them 1 year from the premiere of the Damaging Blackfish documentary until they responded to the animal abuse allegations. 1 full year. Because people who don't know shit about PR refuse to let them, and their inaction nearly put them out of business. SeaWorld isn't alone. I could rattle off names like Sears, Kmart, and many others we've worked with stuck in the same bullshit. No campaign would ever operate this way. The whole corporate system is set up to hear too many opinions, to stop progress, and to protect the status quo, and to kill innovation. So you don't have to have sex in offices, curse people out, or drink yourself into oblivion to get things done like a political campaign does. You don't have to have those HR nightmares. You can have it both ways. So here are a few things corporate America should take from political campaigns to get more shit done. Campaigns work well because everyone is rallied behind a single goal, to win the election. Not knowing where you're going creates an environment where people drag their feet. Every business should have one large goal beyond just make money to help rally the troops. The big goal is broken down into many sprints where everyone works furiously toward the same goal. In campaigns, it's all about the financial quarter where the media reports on our strength. Find those short-term goals and then celebrate the completion of those goals throughout the year. Campaigns have a defined enemy. It's our common goal to destroy that enemy. It gets everyone on the same page. It rallies the team. It boosts morale. Go find a target and go after them. Rally the team around catching that enemy, growing past that enemy, and maybe even putting that enemy out of business. Campaigns have a simple hierarchy, a consolidated senior team, very little middle management, and as many worker bees as they can find. Decisions are passed up the chain quickly, approved, and immediately implemented. There are few chiefs and a lot of Indians. With that said, titles are bullshit. Whoever can get the job done and steps up is the right person for the job. And no one on a campaign would ever fault anyone for stepping up to get a job done. People get the job done or they get out of the way. Campaigns do not allow destructive people in their ranks. We surround ourselves with loyal teammates and would never get in the bunker with someone who would drop the grenade. We fire people very quickly. Businesses, on the other hand, let people just linger and soak up precious resources. Take the feelings out of the equation and cut people. Campaigns don't let lawyers get involved in messaging, ever. Lawyers are there to answer one question: will this get me in trouble? They stay in their lane. Don't let lawyers scare you into an action. Don't let them bully their way into your meeting. And let numbers make the decision for you. Egos in business can often get in the way of good decision making, and everyone wants to prove their worth by giving their opinion. On the campaign trail, you follow the poll because that's your path to victory. The data is the final arbiter of what a good idea or a bad idea is or isn't. So while political campaigns may be the nightmare of every HR professional, their ability to get shit done is something every corporation should emulate and scale. I've done so at my business, and yeah, these changes breed a little hostility in the workplace, but you can negate that on the front end if you know what you're walking into. Thank you.